What up, YouTube? Broke Farmer back for another live. This is Good Garden Vibes. Nothing but them good garden vibes coming at you live and direct, y'all. And I have with me these special people right here. I have the soil sensei, the mycorrhizal master, the seed guy, Professor Q in the building, baby. Right here. Now, this other person, if y'all don't know, y'all definitely should know. This is the Yellow Door Garden Dominator, the 7B Nista, Miss Asia, Yellow Door Urban Homestead. Give it up one time. Give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up. Give it up, give it up, give it up. And look, I don't do lives on Monday very often, but depending on how this goes, and we encourage these great people to come back, we could do this twice a month. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. But I'm glad to have y'all in here tonight. And I'm gonna start off by let my co-host, or not co-host, is it? It's co-host, because I'm a host, you a host, co-host, something like that. Introduce yourself. Tell the people a little bit about yourselves.
You want to go first? You want to go first, Asia, or am I going first?
Ladies first.
You can go ahead and go first, Line.
Okay.
Oh well, hey, she deferred, so hey, I guess I gotta respect. So this is Lion Crest Outdoors. A lot of y'all here may already know me, but if you do not know me, it's Lion Crest Outdoors over here in Texas. You know, we gets it done over here in the Lion Crest Garden. We plant brassicas, we got trees out here now. We got all kinds of stuff, but y'all might know me for the peppers that I've been producing with the power, I guess you could say. But I've been doing really well over here with the peppers, with different stuff. I've been doing not so well with some other things, but y'all gonna see that later, because you know we ain't always doing great on everything. Sometimes we have setbacks as well, and y'all gonna see some of that. But you know, for the most part, out here just trying to grow every day, learning, doing experiments, doing different stuff that we can really implement in the garden. But done a little bit of hydroponics here and there, but mostly soil. Like Broke said, the mycorrhizae master. I'm not the master, but I'm striving to be that. You know what I'm saying? Striving to be that mycorrhizae master, because that's just one part of gardening. But you know, that's a little bit about me. Let's see what we got with Asia of Yellow Door Urban Homestead. Let's see what we got going over here.
Hey, everybody. So I am an urban backyard gardener. More than half of my backyard is a garden. We have chickens, we have quail, a small little space with some trees, some fruit trees. But yeah, so I'm mostly no dig or raised beds. I just recently got some of the nicer raised beds, but I do a lot in cinder blocks. No dig, like I said, and I do my own compost. So I have a few videos that I did just recently because it's that time of year for me to start moving my compost and all that stuff. And then you got Spider Girl, if y'all have watched any of my videos. She's here just normal in all of her blue today. But yeah, I mean, I absolutely love gardening. I started gardening in 2020 as a result of COVID because there was nothing else for me to do. I started off with like a one small bed, and now I've basically taken over half of my yard. If they would let me, it would be the whole backyard. So that's just a little bit about my channel over on YouTube.
Ooh, I'm excited, y'all. I'm excited, y'all. Now, Asia, I know you. You've been to at least one of my lives, so I get a little loud when I start, talking to the people in the comment. So I don't know how you got the volume, because I get a little loud.
I need to turn it down a little bit.
You might want to turn it down a smidge.
Okay.
Myra McLean say, "I'm here and waiting whenever you're ready. God bless. You are in the building. Let's roll. Let's get it going." Hey. Black's Tropical Homestead in the building, baby. So what's up,
soil brothers and soil sisters?
Please don't forget to smash that thumbs up for our awesome soil family. And look, before we get in deeper, Lion Crest and Yellow Door Urban Homestead, their links are down in the description. So if you would like to connect with these beautiful people, there you go. You only have to type it in there. It's right there. Just put your finger on them. Just put your finger on them and go on to the channel. DMV Gardener in the building. Look, I like that. Look,
I like that picture, bro. I'm sitting here peeping now. I'm like, God, dog, they deep in that thing.
Look like the 90s. You remember when everybody had the 90s? Bro?
That's what I'm saying. Everybody got I remember I was like 5 years old.
I remember I had the high top fade with the red in it, Kwame.
Oh,
Now I
man.
can't grow hair.
Oh man. Hey. Hey, you got a beard. You got a beard, man. You got an epic beard, bro.
And that's fun fact. I was 35 before I can get my beard to connect for my mustache. So some things go, some things grow. It's all good.
It replaced.
Facts, big facts. Hey, I didn't want to grow on my head, but it said, hey, we'll go down that way. My Canadian cousin, Canadian Pride, get outdoors in the building. Lala used to be Texas 8A. She's shortened the name, so it's easy to find it. Lala is definitely in the building. What's up, Lala? Now, this is my auntie, your auntie, the internet's auntie, Andale Homestead is definitely in the building. If y'all ain't familiar with Andale, go ahead and check her channel out. That's big thing. If y'all see somebody else in, y'all shout them out too. My granny's garden in the building. Let's see what else we got. Aunt Ford barbecue in the building. Aunt Ford, but it's that time for that barbecue, baby. It ain't that cold. It ain't that hot. Ooh.
Hey, I call it smoker season right now. It's time to get the smokers out, boy. Ooh.
Oh yeah.
And look, Q and Takes, he know about that barbecue, baby. He know about
I got that pellet smoker in the garage right now.
Word?
Huh?
Word?
Word.
Happy Life. I want to say Homestead. Why I want to say Homestead? In the building. Say, hey, Broke Farmer, Andale Homestead, DMV Garden, Canadian Pride. Get out there. What about Asia and Q? Happy Life. Happy Life. Is that how we doing? Happy Life. You know we better than that. Come on, Happy Life. Mary Ellen Sunflower Girl in the building. What's up, Mary Ellen? Glad to have you in here. G Mama Groves.
Hey,
Hello,
G
Broke Farmers and internet cousins. Cousins. It's all in the spelling. And pronunciation goes along with it. Fun fact. Ruth in Georgia Backyard Garden in the building. And look, somebody
girl.
girl.
Hey, Black Tropics Homestead.
I bet she didn't even know she was YouTube famous.
I tell her that she need to come more often. Y'all be asking about it.
Urban Garden Chronicles in the building. What's up, Urban Garden? Fifi's Journey in the building. New Art Garden in the building. What's up, New Art? Glad to have you in here. North Carolina. Go ahead and throw it up. Thank you.
I was about to say, like, when you said that, I was like, is he singing North Carolina? Is it North Carolina?
Is that how it went? Was it?
He was like, you said who?
Was that the video Petey Pablo, North Carolina?
Yeah, it was Petey Pablo.
Okay. Q, I didn't know you were old enough to remember that. Q,
let me tell you a little something. I was the 5-year-old, the babysitter who was playing with the 14-year-olds. That's just what it was all my life.
Okay. I'm that guy now. Everybody I hang with is 50 or older. Mel in the building. What's up, Mel? Say, hey, Broken Family. Well, why everybody look, let's slow down for a minute. Slow down. Now, can everybody give it up to my co-hosts, Asia and Q? I feel like they're getting enough love, man. I mean, come on.
Wait a minute. It's all good. But hey,
we good.
Appreciate it. Because we're gonna earn our keep tonight.
Right. It's new.
Big facts. Sifting some salt and mo. Sifting on some sizzle. Sip it. Look. Hey, I can do this all day. Batman with Arthur Butler. Hey, look. If you ever watch Arthur Butler videos, I thought his first name was Bamman till I realized he say Bamman all the time. Freaking love it. Damn it.
Hey, he out there fishing for something on that picture too.
Yeah. Hey, he gets some fishing in. L Wanda A in the building. Say, hey, bro, Q and my girl Asia. Look at here. Well, hold on. So me and Q ain't your boy. But
they got history. They got history. She said, my girl Asia.
Yeah, Wanda stays there. I thank you. Hey, girl.
Hey, you gotta show love. You gotta show love to the specific
Yes,
people
yes.
you follow. So I feel
They
it. I love that.
They are representatives. Hoyt Robinson in the building. What's up, Hoyt Robinson? Glad to have you in here.
Hey, what she?
Gina,
Huh? I was about to say, what she posing? Is that a? She posing behind the? It look. That's a big car.
That's a Durango.
Oh, okay.
That's a fully loaded Durango. I think that's a 2019 Durango.
Got it.
Look, I seem smart. I have no idea. I just
You like that's the trim package with the special EXT blend.
With the spoiler rims on them. I have no idea. Gina versus Gina in the building. Did I get it? Did I miss anybody? Oh, hey, so David good, Corey. Gardner. Look, and this is a Dallas Cowboy fan.
Hey, he happy after this past Sunday, boy. He happy. Yeah. Hey, let me ask you this. So good. I want to ask so good this. Hey, do you feel like Ezekiel Elliott and Tony Pollard should split carries? What kind of controversy should be happening in the Cowboys backfield? We'll tune in later. Continue.
Hey, you know what? Yeah. That's kind of smart because I play fantasy football. That's a big deal.
Hey, I do too.
Do y'all? I know I missed somebody, but let me try to get to the bottom.
Juicy with Jay.
Hey, you
Juicy with Jay.
David Corey.
But look, y'all got to bring him in. Y'all got cute.
Hey,
you show Asia how to bring people in?
I can't click them. You got to click them.
No. I mean, just with the verbiage.
Okay.
Oh, tell me.
Casey's 55 in the building.
What up?
Did you see the excitement in my face? And I let them feel welcome.
I got it.
I'm embracing them into my home.
Love it.
Oh, there you go. And he's also in Texas.
Hey, David. Hey, what up, my brother? We got to get together. I've been hitting you. I hit you up. We got to get together. I don't care. We got to get together, David Corey.
And this is Mike's chaotic garden in the building. I said,
hey, Mike.
Me and Mike being everybody live. Look, if you got live on YouTube, me and Mike in the crazy party, drinking beers or whatever Mike drinking over there, enjoying the evening. Not the evening, the evening. All right, I think I got everybody. Now let's get it crack-a-lacking. And as you see people come in, feel free to speak. It's also encouraged. Now we got a couple of topics as always. I like to have something to go by to keep me from doing weird stuff. So I came up with questions to keep me from doing a whole bunch of talking. So are y'all ready for question time?
That's never gonna happen. I'm sorry. You can have as much of a buffer filter you want to have. This man is gonna talk, y'all. Let me just tell you.
But I'm trying though. I'm flop the effort, sir. That's all I'm saying. But look, now we all know that y'all got some awesome gardens. We know that. Y'all got some of the most beautiful gardens I ever seen on YouTube. Let's start there, hands down. But what is your go-to fall plant? If you don't grow nothing else all fall, what one plant you have to have in your garden?
Collards. Gotta have collards.
What kind of?
They gotta have collards.
So it's kind of a mix between the Georgia and the Vates.
You never grew the Morris Heading?
I have those two. I have the Morris Heading and a North Carolina. Morris Heading in North Carolina, I think, seem to be close to the same to me, but I mix most of them and eat them together. Like whatever come out there, I'm eating it. But between the Georgia and the Vates, I love them. I gotta have my collards.
Okay. You want me to go next with that, bro?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, you asked the question. You probably want to go last. So, let me see here. Well, I'd have to say my Green Wave mustard greens. Them Green Wave mustards. If you ever grew them Green Wave mustard greens, think about curly kale, right? You know how curly kale has that like on the end of it? It's just like all wrinkled on the end of it. So the Green Wave mustard, it got that same little pattern, but it just it's that mustard green flavor we all love so much. So yeah, that's my thing.
I've never tried those. I'm gonna have to give that a try.
Hey, whew, yes.
Now we're gonna have our first controversy of the night, y'all. Now, I just say it's a toss in the building. It is her. First off,
Spider-Man is here.
and first off, forgive me for not introducing Spider-Man. Known in the comic books, known in the cartoons. Now she usually don't reveal, her persona, but she's doing it for y'all because she loves y'all. But y'all can't tell nobody who she really is, okay?
You gotta keep it a secret.
So everybody, shout out to Spider Woman in the comments. Just say what's up, Spider Woman. Can y'all do that?
What up, Spider Woman? How you doing tonight?
I feel like I gotta have Batman in my garden now to get views. I feel like the bar has been raised. Look, I just can't keep showing y'all these random turned collard greens. I am never gonna have to F it up. But look, the thing was, Asia said it's either Georgia collards or vapes, and that's blasphemy. I'm just gonna be honest with you. That's blasphemy. Georgia collards, hands down.
Well, she can't even have a variety choice. She just gotta
be Georgia
collard. All Georgia collards.
Blasphemy, dude. Look here, Georgia collards are goddamn delicious. Let's start there.
Hey, bro, let me ask you a question then. Do you grow any other collards, or have you ever grown any other collards?
No.
You want to put on the Scott Hughes? How you gonna do that?
How do you know?
No, I'm growing Bates collards, Georgia collards, Morris Head, and Champion collards.
Hey, so don't feel too bad, Asia. He practicing blasphemy too.
Because you got Bates out there.
But you know what? I won't know the difference because I lost the tags.
I mean, I will say this though. I think that they all do have their kind of distinct looks to them, but you probably won't know that because you lost the tags so you don't even know how they go distinctively look.
Right.
They're just gonna be collard green. And
they all gonna go in the same pot, huh?
Together.
But that collard greens are definitely my go-to because the first time I ever had a fall garden, I can remember picking collards and chopping them up and putting them in the freezer. And somebody would tell me, you got the what it's called when you
blanching.
And that's a topic for another day. Don't believe in it at all. And I'm gonna stop now because somebody finna.
But I didn't blanch my green beans this year, and they were fine.
Yeah, somebody told it was turf therapy, and I hate to put him on blast when he ain't here, but he told me one time that he didn't blanch either. And then I started researching. The biggest thing was that it takes away from the flavor if it's stored for a long time in the freezer. But if you have them in your freezer for a month or two, I don't think it. And then my wife can chef, so I can get some lawn grass out there. She can make it taste good. So, but oh man, I lost my spot.
Hey, what she be cooking with? Hey, what she be cooking with them bell peppers? Because I know you love them bell peppers, bro.
I eat them raw.
Oh,
I eat them raw.
Okay.
Yeah,
ain't nothing wrong with that at all. I mean, it's not my preference, but ain't nothing wrong with that.
And that's the thing. I just grew up eating vegetables. Most of the vegetables I eat out my garden is raw. Kohlrabi, I just slice it, some pink sea salt, and eat it like that.
It tastes spicy or something to me with kohlrabi. I have to roast those.
I try it. Let me tell you though, Asia, steam them kohlrabi. Try it like the double pot steamer with the one you just put the thing and then the water's at the bottom. I'm telling you, it tastes just like the cleanest mashed potatoes you gonna eat.
Really? I'm gonna have to try it. I normally roast mine or put them in the ovens, but yeah, I cannot eat them raw, and I have to try them steamed.
It tastes like an apple to me that's not sweet.
Yeah, it's definitely got like a little. It's definitely the most sweet out of all the stuff though. Like when you cook it down and actually get those cells to break down and get soft, I feel like it's the sweetest of all the green stuff.
But that goes with everything though. My sweet peas I eat raw. The snacking bell peppers, all that stuff. I don't know. I just like the taste of fresh vegetables out the garden, and I should be washing my vegetables off. I just sit out there and eat them. I'm not even hungry when I come in the house. But look, some of the other people, Black's Tropical, gotta have broccoli. I upped my broccoli game this year, and I'm gonna let y'all see it. Mustard greens, GA collard. There you go, L1. Look,
Yeah.
look, L1. Come here, L1. Hey, come here. We cousin. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. GA collards, brassicas, GA collard, Bandit, greens. I know you want to say GA collard. It's okay. Say GA collard. It's okay. Look, Bandit. I love when you do it. I'm with age on the collar. Yep. El Wonder, I'm growing green wave mustard. I didn't even know what green wave mustard was till last year. I saw you growing purple mustard. What is that?
Yeah, when I saw that, I'm interested in that. That seems nice. That seems something nice to try out.
Hey, David Court the crop, sir. Could you let me know where you get these seeds from, sir? Because I'm highly interested in some.
Well, I know they got the red mustards, but I ain't never heard of the purple mustards.
Me either.
You know the red giant mustard?
Somebody said he's fighting.
You gonna have to get a YouTube channel because they love you. Hey, Marie Wallace in the building. Hey, how you doing? Say mustards and turnips.
Turnips is a quick second for me though. Like a turnip straight out the garden is so sweet. I had no idea. I had been buying them from the grocery store, and last year I grew them for the first time, and they were delicious.
The turnip greens are like some of the sweetest greens you'll have too.
Yeah, I'm trying to wait for my first frost, just because they say the frost makes it sweeter. So I'm trying to wait, but I plan to try the turnip greens, all of it this year, because those turnips were delicious last year. I was like, I should have planted way more.
Did you eat the root?
You know what else is really good too though? Them beet greens. Whoo, them beet greens was
beet to save my life. I cannot get a beet to grow in my garden. Like I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
They're funny. Sometimes they'll start off real slow, and I had beets that basically grew through the winter, and then in the spring I harvested them.
Okay, well that's what I'm gonna end up having to do because my beet is this big, and they've been out there for a long time.
Hey, see, Q.
What kind of seeds you looking for? What kind of seed? We might have them. What kind of seeds you looking for?
And for now, if y'all don't know, Lioncrest Outdoor sells seeds on the Flip Side Marketplace. That's ran by Turf Therapy and Miss she gonna cuss me out. But yes, you can get seeds on the Flip Side Marketplace plus other cool stuff from your local YouTubers. So he's got something coming later, but for now you can get the seeds right there. I feel like you didn't get enough punch, Q. I feel like I had to throw a commercial in there for you.
Appreciate that, my brother. And we're gonna have another source. I'm opening LioncrestOutdoors.com back up. We're gonna have another source to actually get your seeds as well. I'm gonna be listing everything on my website personally as well, so we'll be able to go with that. I'm really excited about that because I'm putting a lot of work into it every day on the lunch break, taking that whole hour to really put that work in.
And Angela's Gardening Delight in the building. What's up, Angela?
Hey, Angela.
Oh, no, Mona, I don't have those seeds that you're talking about. I don't have hardly any brassica seeds. In fact, I'm going to let some of my brassicas go to seed this season just for that purpose.
And if y'all don't know, this is Odom Homestead, my fig homie. Dude, he got some awesome figs.
I love that picture he got now.
And he sent me some fig cousins that I rooted, and they're doing great. Thank you, sir.
Hey, that's dope.
I didn't miss anybody speaking. Oh, I did. AW Math MD in the building said my broccoli didn't sprout. Why? You got to give us some more. Give us some more information. We can talk about it. Sound like a good discussion. The front porch gardener in the building. Glad to have you in here. People just popping in, and I'm just missing everybody. Gemma's allotment garden across the water. What's up, Gemma? Glad to have you in here. Danae's backyard garden in the building, doing big things in a 100-gallon grow bag. Big ball and shot calling over there.
Hey.
Cute. Big 100-gallon grow bag. Not 100-gallon grow bag. Now, let me see. Can I get to the bottom? I'm in a couple. Y'all forgive me, but I want to have a little time with these great co-hosts I have. So, Sunday backyard farmer in the building. What's up, Sunday? Glad to have you in here. I got some more questions to ask him. I got to stump them. Miss Handmade in the building. Glad to have you in here. I'm not gonna even try the first name. I'm sorry. I don't.
Astera.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. Astera.
Is it Astera?
Hey,
I'm going with
right. Hey, I'm okay. I can't be sure. Let me just say that. But it looks like Astera, but Astera could be it as well. Just like Alexis or Alexis. Yeah, it's one of those things. I got a cousin with a name like that, and she be tripping. So yeah, I feel you. Like I can't just say I'm sure.
Yeah. Oh,
wait, lioness, lion crest. I'm not a female lion.
I just caught that. I thought she was talking about Asian. Susan Pollard in the building. Glad to have you in here, Susan. Now y'all ready for another quick question, quick topic going on right now. Now I know y'all are great gardeners, and this is gonna be a little weird for y'all. What plant is on the struggle bus for y'all this year in the fall? What's that fall struggle bus plant? Just can't get right. Radio out there in the garden. Huh?
My beets. I can't get the beets to do nothing ever. Like never. I've never grown a good beet. And this year is no different.
What's the beet thing though? I don't understand.
I don't know. I put them in the soil like everything else. I water them. I cannot grow a beet to save my life. And people say it's so easy. I have not been able to grow. I can grow, I mean, I didn't grew bitter melon, disgusting, most nastiest fruit I've ever had in my life. But I did grow it. And they said that was hard. I cannot grow a beet to save my life. I'm gonna keep trying though. I'm planting every year, but I cannot grow beets.
I thought it was easy. I hate beets, and I grew beets last year.
Yeah, so I don't eat them. My mom will eat them. I want the greens. I can't even grow the greens. I don't know what I'm doing.
What?
Okay, what is this?
What happened?
Oh, it's hat day.
Oh goodness.
Oh, it's hat day.
Dang, your green screen cut you off, man.
Oh man. Oh.
Hey, this is as much as I'm contributing to this Halloween holiday that we rolling with today. This is much. I like this. My hey. So y'all know the Princess Frog. I feel like Facilier is my spirit animal. Facilier. You know the dude on the Princess Frog. Yeah.
Mm-mm. I'm the only one. Oh man.
Oh, you're not
Gotta do better. Green Sweep in the building said I'm growing golden beets for the first time ever. All right, Green Sweep, give us some tips. Now,
yes, give me some tips.
If y'all are unfamiliar with any live I do, it's an interactive live. That means we talk to y'all talk to us. We're not experts. Nobody's an expert. We only go off experience. You have good experience on this. We have good experience on that. We trade ideas. That's what the gardening community is all about. So tell us about these beets, because I've grown golden beets, sugar beets. I don't like none of them, not one. So, Q, what was yours that you having problems with?
Rutabaga. We talking about fall crops, because what else I'm having problem with is something else. I don't think it's a fall crop. We harvest it in the fall, but you know.
Dude, what is it? Why do y'all eat this stuff?
Rutabaga is
Rutabaga.
delicious.
Ugh.
Well, I've never had rutabaga, but last year I tried to grow rutabaga and it didn't germinate well for me. So this year I got some that's growing. It's strong. It's got big old greens and everything on it. So I'm excited about it.
Now, if y'all didn't know what rutabaga was, and I said, hey Asia, hey Q, y'all want to go some rutabagas? Does that sound appetizing? I can't get past the name. Rutabagas. You want some rutabagas, baby? No.
I used to think it was pronounced rutabaga. I used to think it was a rutabaga when I was a kid. When I saw that word, I thought it was rutabaga. And it does. I mean, it doesn't pull me no kind of way. It's not like I'm pulled to the right or pulled to the left on it. I'm just kind of neutral on it. It just sounds something. I want to try it.
So yeah, I do it. I grow it and eat it because pre-diabetic, and so I need to be cutting down on like the actual carbs and stuff. So I can mix it with potatoes, make it go a little bit longer, and still get to eat potatoes. So that's why I grow it and eat.
Okay, and that makes. I've heard of people mixing it with potatoes. I've heard of people cutting potatoes with it. Mm-hmm. Maybe you could do that with a kohlrabi too. Now, if you like that kind of steam flavor and incorporate that.
Yeah, I might try. I have to. I mean, because I love kohlrabi. That's delicious. I got that all outside. But yeah, that's why I do it with the rutabaga.
And she just sprinkled a little knowledge on it. I hope y'all caught that tip. It's at the 31-minute mark. She just sprinkled it, just easily sprinkled that tip on you. Just kept it moving. Front porch gardener said collards are on my struggle bus. They aren't as tall as they should. I made some super juice, so I'm feeding them that tomorrow. So did you start them from seed? Did you buy them as a start? Let's talk about some of this stuff. Like I said, Lion Chris need a cane now. But look, what's struggling over here? All right. It was broccoli, but I've been fertilizing them jokers to death, and they starting to perk up. But I'm still gonna say broccoli because broccoli needs a long growing season to form that head, and I don't know. I don't keep up with my fertilizing cycle that well. That's why I took extra steps to make sure my bed was full of that good stuff that Q talk about, those living organisms and all that good stuff in the soil. So hopefully I have enough of that, even if I drop off of my fertilization cycle, that it still can form that head I want pretty quick. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mary Grow With Me 1964. Y'all know that rhyme. Mary Grow With Me 1964 in the building. So what's up, Broke Farmer? Everyone in the building. Glad to have you in here. Now, Stephanie's Garden in the building. Glad to have you in here. Joseph B in the garden. What's up, Joseph B? The analytic gardener in the building. What's up? Glad to have you in here. Beets are good pickle. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Don't get me started on them.
No way, Broke. You don't eat them at all.
No, ma'am.
See, if Broke don't like something, he's convinced that he will never like it.
He will never eat it. Okay, you ain't gonna try it no way.
I went down this road. I said I didn't like beets, regular beets. I think it was Chiago beets. And the New Orleans gardener told me to try golden beets. So I grew golden beets. Guess what? In fact, didn't like those either. Then the turf therapist told me to try sugar beets. Fun fact, didn't like sugar beets. So I think it's more in my head than anything else. I don't like beets. I just don't like them. I want beets, radishes, and rutabagas. I just ain't gonna eat them at all. I don't care
eat radishes either?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Oh my goodness, roasted, they're delicious too. Have you tried them roasted? No. And
AJ, have you tried the wasabi radish?
No, now I don't like wasabi at all. So if
okay, so I was kind of trying to figure out like if the wasabi root is different than the wasabi radish, which I think it is. But the wasabi radish is supposed to, because radish kind of has that spicy flavor to it a little bit, you know. So I'm almost imagining the wasabi radish is just like the most concentrated version of what a spicy radish would be.
Yeah, see, that's why I roast them because I don't like the spicy part of it. And you
Okay.
lose the spice when you roast them. So it's a lot of things I did not eat before I started gardening, radishes being one of them. But once I roast them or cook them in a certain way, I didn't eat collards before I started growing. I
Okay.
didn't. I did right. I know, bro. I didn't eat collards. I didn't eat a lot of stuff. Don't fall out on us. Don't. But I didn't. I didn't eat collards. I didn't eat radishes, kohlrabi, none of that.
I didn't
But
even
once,
fun. Go ahead.
hmm, but once you start growing it, like you have to taste it because you grew it. I started gardening for my daughter because she's like a healthy eater. And I was like, oh, wait, I do like this. Last year, I grew all kinds of collards, gave them all away. Decided, let me just try some right. Let me just try some. And now I'm like, I don't have no collards.
But
I'm
I mean,
keeping
now everybody that's in the chat, I want to say thank you. If you have a YouTube channel, I want to say thank you because there's so many things I didn't even know existed that I love today. Bok choy. I had no idea what bok choy was. I can eat bok choy in a salad raw. Do you hear me? I love this. Tat soy. It's delicious. I just ate
I
some
think I
tat
saw
soy.
somebody. Did somebody say Mizuna or Mabuna or something in the chat earlier, bro? Like, because I'm gonna tell you something. I'm growing the crap out of some pink Mizuna right now. It is the most bitter green that I have ever eaten in my whole entire
Really?
life.
You must not have had arugula because that's also bitter.
I think it's in the same family.
Oh,
I think
look,
it is.
Look, I went to school with a girl named Arugula. She was mean. Arugula. Hey, they said Arugula gonna jump you in the parking lot. No, the naked gardeners in the building. What's up, naked gardeners? Y'all doing y'all thing. I also from Texas. Big ups. D Jones in the building. What's up, D Jones? Glad to have you in here. Look here. Look at these rutabaga lovers in here. Fried cabbage and rutabaga. No ma'am. No ma'am.
Yes,
No ma'am.
let's eat that.
That
Oh,
sounds
no,
good.
sir.
Yes.
Veggie Farm in the building. What's up, Veggie Farm? Say good
What up?
evening, bro. Farmer Q and
Hey.
Asia. Look at there. What's up with y'all rutabaga lovers? Did somebody say rutabagas and y'all just, oh my God, rutabagas.
But you know, by the way, Q, you said
What's
you
up?
were having a hard time with them germinating. I was too. I just ended up reseeding, and now I have a decent amount of them growing in the same space.
Okay.
So I don't know. And then someone also said that it takes them a while to germinate. So not sure how much time you have left, but you're in Texas, so you probably got some time.
Oh yeah. I can even germinate right now. I can put carrots down and stuff like that too. So I'm gonna put I got a few of the rutabagas out there, but I'm gonna put some carrots and I'm gonna put some rutabagas out there because I mean, I feel you. We got a big rainstorm recently, and it's like stuff that I didn't even know that was there just started coming up. And I was like, it's one of those deals.
Okay, yeah.
Steffi Garden in the building. Steffi said carrots won't germinate. Couple things, and it's just my experience with carrots. I'm gonna tell you, some Asia and Q probably got something completely different. One, if it's those pelleted carrot seeds, throw them in the trash can.
You hit my only point that I was gonna say, bro. That's my only point. But okay, I'll tell you this though. You can use the pelleted seeds, but you gotta water so much to get them things to germinate. Like you gotta overwater to get them to germinate.
I don't know. I say, and this is me. I've grown carrots well, and so a lot of my stuff in the garden is look. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Dang, we got people up here. We got people up in here who are super close. Murphy, Texas. That's like, I used to live in Wiley. That's like 5 miles from there. God dog.
Hey, well, look. Let's say it like this. Everybody in the chat, where y'all from? Oh, what? Not where you from. Where you at? It ain't where you from. It's where you at. Let us know where you at. But the other thing with carrots, are so heavy. And it's got to be a certain. No, it don't, cause I grew some. Not real. So heavy. Don't buy the pelleted carrots. Easy drain. What? Well draining soil, soft soil, and what y'all got, Asian Q?
I had my best experience so far this year because I grew in a bag. I got really good germination. I have it didn't take them long. I didn't have to do any of the covering with like burlap or anything. And I got really good germination. When I tried it in the bed, which I'm sure most people can, I didn't have any luck, but in a bag, I got all kinds of germination and the bag is full.
You know what's funny? Like in my grow bag, everything that I've ever germinated this season, like as far as any of my brassica seeds, I'm talking about every single one of them have germinated. And I wonder if that's because of the fact that we're putting complete custom like draining grow mixes inside of those bags, plus the bags being aerated because the fact that it just kind of breathes out the side like that. I mean,
could be.
I don't know. I'm adding to it, but I think mostly it has to do with the soil we're putting in these bags, like because the plants just grow different in them.
Yeah, because I use pretty much my own homemade compost was what was in the bag, and I mean, I need to thin. That's how much germination I got. That's how good they germinated in the bag.
I think it's a soil thing. Cheap soil in a grow bag is not a good idea because it just seems like it clumps up and needs so much water. But a lot of times it's just because the soil don't drain well. You know what I mean? So I think you get all that compaction from that Dollar Tree soil. Look here, Dollar Tree is not the place to get that soil from. Let's stop. I get that Dollar Tree seeds now. You got to catch them Dollar Tree seeds on sale when they're 12 cents a package at the end of the year because that's what I do. But when it comes to soil, look here, that good old Kellogg or that Jungle Growth, that's what I use. Where does y'all go to soil if you're buying it at the store?
I do Kellogg's.
The Kellogg fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
If I'm buying soil at the store, well, I don't really buy a lot of soil from the store, but if I did have to make a choice, it would be the Roots Organic or something like that. But I mean, that's just because I have access to like one of those grow stores, you know. But a lot of the time, I'm going to my local soil yard, which is it's not local, but it's in Plano, which is called Texas Pure Products. It's like they take all the community's tree limbs and they compost it down, like with the tree limbs and leaves. So that's my soil based most of the time.
Shirley OG Gardner in the building. Definitely came you out. Florence Lindsay in the building. What's up, Florence? Glad to have you in here. You know how we do. Danae's back here going to say hello, Cuzzos in the building. Join the fun by answering questions. Support our cuz by hitting that button. Big facts. All facts in capital FACTS exclamation point. But and first off, 71 people in the chat. I hope 71 people subscribe to Lionecrest Outdoors and Yellow Door Urban Homestead because they're a great channel. Come on, y'all. They're a great channel. They should have at least 50 subscribe. No, excuse me. 45 people in here are probably subscribed to your channel already. So do the math, carry the one, divide by 3.
We'll be doing real good to get 10 to 12 off of this one.
That many. But look, I got a couple. Let's hit some of these questions. Come on, these people want to talk. I started them from seed in September. Cabbage lupus got to them, but I saved them and they're only 5 inches tall. I planted them 8 weeks ago. They should be taller. Based off what? What's your climate over there? Because depending on your climate got a lot to do with it. How you fertilize it, your watering patterns, or the bugs ate them dying. Now they're starting to get back going. Ace, what you think?
Yeah, so if the bugs ate them down, I have kale that did that. Like the bugs ate them this year, and so those plants I left them and I let them grow back, but they're much smaller than the plants that did not get eaten. Cabbage also has shallow roots, so you have to make sure it's watered, as it should be too. So, and then I use, and this is just me personally, I use fish emulsion. So that's that's a lot of nitrogen, a good amount of nitrogen also, because the fall vegetables, the leafy greens, they like their nitrogen. So I don't know what you're using to fertilize with either, if you're fertilizing at all.
All right, just to back up something she said, when she said nitrogen is the first number in your NPK. So
Right.
if it's 511, then nitrogen will be the first number 5. So if you're looking for something, most brassicas like a lot of nitrogen. So if you're looking for something that's nitrogen, it's the first number in your NPK rate. What you
Yeah.
think, Q?
So one thing I want to add about the NPK is, yeah, pay attention to the numbers because that's going to tell you how much is in there. But also consider that if you have certain amounts of certain things, it can make certain other things be ineffective or not as effective. I'm not going to get into the specifics because that is too long of a conversation, but just think about it for a second. If you have a 511, obviously your nitrogen is going to be dominant in that mix. You're going to have a little bit of phosphorus, a little bit of potassium, but got to think about it. The plant's going to really lean towards that nitrogen and it might not show as much root growth or whatever because you got that little bit of potassium. You know what I'm saying? So, or phosphorus, but just that's what I think about that. I get real picky about that kind of stuff because, you can put yourself in a situation with that kind of stuff.
And Mike, why you ain't growing apple cabbage? Inquiring minds want to know. I mean, you want to grow them, grow them. Can't get no seeds? All right, ask somebody for some seeds. Mike, grow what you want to grow, Mike. Look here, man. Look, I'm sorry. Q, hold on. I gotta say this. When I first started gardening, the greatest thing about gardening is I didn't have to go down the silly produce aisle with the fake rain and the thunder shower to eat what I want to eat. I could grow whatever I want to grow, and I could eat anything in the world, Craig. Do you understand where I'm coming from? So if you a gardener, it's no reason to say you can't grow something. Grow what you want to grow. Ruth and Georgia Broke Farmer. Yes, Broke Farmer. I've learned a lot about veggies and fruit I've never heard of. So yeah, thanks you two for introducing me to y'all. Thank y'all for introducing me to y'all. I don't know if that makes sense. Collard greens are growing so slow. So what can I put on them to get them a boost? Asia just told you that 511. That 511, that's a brassica fixer. And if it don't work, subscribe to Yellow Door Homestead and tell all about it. How about that? Chili C in the building. What's up, Chili C? Dark X in. What's up, Dark? I ain't seen you in a little while, man. Glad to have you in here. But yeah, I back that 511 to dude. I love that stuff. Nucci Man in the building. What's up, Nucci? Dude, I love that name. Stephen Gardner asked you a question, but I don't think I said you was in the building. You were definitely in the building. Glad to have you. All right, and I saw something orange. What's the orange thing down here? Good Lord, I'm hiding in the chat.
Oh, you got a super chat.
I said, she grows in the building. Say good evening, Broke Farm, Professor Q, Yellow Door Urban Homestead, and chat. Appreciate that. Look here. Let me tell you.
What's up?
Let me tell you what an old broke farmer could do in 1999. Okay. I can put $10 for gas in there. I can go to Wendy's and get a 4 for $4. I have $5 left over to get a scratch off ticket. Ooh. Appreciate you. Ooh. Appreciate you. So look, we're gonna hit another. Wait a minute now. Kellogg Soil didn't work for me. Maybe I'll give them another try. All right. Something that I do when I buy this soil, I flip the bag over and I read where it come from in the ingredient. A lot of time, what's in your soil bag for Georgia ain't the same as the soil bag in Florida. You know what I mean? It's
100%.
Different places incorporate different stuff that's local, so it could be sustainably. What's the word I'm looking for? Sourced. Sustainably. Look, y'all know who I am. Sourced. So it ain't always the same mix. So, and wherever you from, your Kellogg might not be.
Mary Wallace from Zone AA, Greenville, Mississippi, my birth town.
Oh, whoop. Let me pull up on the screen. Wait, hold on.
She all the way at the bottom. You a little up there. It's all good though.
Marie Miss MBW Wallace in the building. Zone 8A,
Damn.
Greenville, Mississippi. This in the let's hit one more. Let's hit some more. Come on, let's keep it rolling.
Hey, and what's up, Tiffany Gray? That's wifey right there, y'all in the chat.
What's up, Tim? Glad to have you in here. One more. So far in your fall garden, what shocked you? What's been shocked? What shocked you about your garden? I'm gonna go first on this one.
Okay.
I was shocked with how good my lettuce and my Napa cabbage grew. Good googly moogly. I didn't let my Napa form a head because it had got so big and the leaves were so big. I just took it down and chopped them there. But man, I got a short about red romaine lettuce. When I tell you that is the prettiest, besides my percolated bok choy, that is the prettiest thing in the fall garden. It's not fall flowers, so it's cool when you got a couple different pops of color through your vegetables. Is edible. So that red romaine lettuce, oh my, she was beautiful, simply beautiful.
Yeah, I got some red romaine growing right now. I cut a few leaves off for sandwiches when I take my sandwich to work. I love it.
What shocked me? Oh, you know what? I decided to plant in some beds that I thought did not get enough sun, and apparently they do. So glad to know that. So that was a pleasant surprise to have this stuff actually growing. And I mean, normal rate, normal size. So
And I'm really starting to rethink that about the sunlight needed stuff. I don't believe that. I've seen stuff grow well in partial shade, maybe 4 to 6 hours worth of shade, like right behind where my greenhouse is. It's not much. It don't get much sun there, but everything grow there. And
my backyard at the beginning of the season, it only gets about 4.5 hours of direct sun. As the summer progresses, I get about at maximum 7 hours of full sun. And I'll tell you this, like, it does affect things. I think it affects things more in the way of fruit production, flower production. Like when your plants put on their flowers as opposed to when they are just doing green leafy growth. For my garden, I can't harvest watermelons until August or September because of that. Everybody else in Texas out here harvesting watermelons in June and July.
That's a nice little spin on that.
But what I will say too, though, the most surprising thing that's happened in my garden this fall is the fact that I got some red garnet amaranth, this flowering, dropping dreadlock amaranth all the way down, and like it looks like it's draping down. It's gotten so tall it fell over because of a storm, and then it's just draping down flowers on it. It's so pretty.
What? See, I keep wanting to grow amaranth, and I just don't get around to it.
The stem is
like for the first time
like
this year. Came out really nice. You should try it. It's very pretty. I haven't harvested my seeds or anything yet.
Well, the leaves are supposedly really good too.
I saw that, but the Japanese beetle was killing the leaves this year. Like the Japanese beetle killed the leaves, but the plant kept going. So I'll be growing more next year.
And fun fact about those Japanese beetle, those milky spores are starting to work for me. I know it's more of a long game than a short game, speed and kill. But I've been applying it. It's my second year, I think, or second season, something like that. But I had fewer numbers of Japanese beetle. So I'm applied again this fall, and hopefully no beetles, Mom.
Yeah. I'm probably about to say something that's like super controversial, but like I don't do any, I don't spray nothing. I don't like if it's getting eaten, it's getting eaten. If it's, I just I don't do any of that. Like if y'all saw my video with the eggplant, produced wonderful eggplant all year long, but those plants were eaten up. I just don't do it. That's just me. I don't know.
And that's not controversial.
It's just how you do it.
Yeah.
I spray BT and the peppermint Castile soap, but
okay.
I don't spray that often. I flip my leaves and I look for worms and especially in the fall. I mean, it is what it is sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I get them, because food still tastes with holes in it. Collard
Right.
greens don't
That's how
taste
I
like
look at
collard
it.
greens.
Yep.
Some
I'm
people
still
talking about
gonna eat it.
they don't want no green because they got holes
Hey,
in it. Man, I ain't studying
hey,
that. That's
Asia,
where the flavor go.
to your point though earlier about like bugs eating down your greens and then them not getting as big as other plants. I'm a firm believer in that because I'll tell you, and not to try to convince you to spray BT or nothing, but like my plants was getting attacked really hard by the cabbage loopers, and I sprayed one round of BT and cut out their whole lineage because I got them in there before. It's like I got them as like the adults came for their last round of eggs, and I got the larvae out of there. And
It
let
was
me
like
tell you,
2 plants total garden. I just didn't see like 2 plants out of the whole thing, and I was just like, okay.
oh, like for as far as bugs getting plagued with it.
Yeah, as far as like the two, there were 2 kale plants got eaten down, grew back. Everything else was fine. So
Yeah.
I was just like, well, we'll see what happens.
Like, well, what I was saying, I think it kind of stunts the growth real bad. Like, it's almost like the bugs. It's different than when you cut a leaf off, though. Like, it's when you cut a leaf off, but I think it's because they're indiscriminate what they eat, though. I think that's more of what that's about.
Q, you
Yeah.
these big words behind it. Everybody don't know what
Well,
indiscriminate.
well, the cabbage, like any bug is not really particular about what kind of part of the plant they eat. So it's
Right.
like, so I kind of feel like it has more of an effect in that way. Not because I almost had this theory. I was like, man, are these bugs putting diseases in my plants or something? Because I'm sitting here thinking like they're growing dramatically slower. But I mean, you eat the head off of something, it's gonna have to take a long time to recover.
Right.
Now, I'm basically down to 2, and that's BT and the peppermint. But I'm thinking in the long run, the only thing I use is the peppermint oil, and that's because it's super cheap. You can get a big bottle of it, and it has dual purposes. You can mix it and spray it. You can wash your hair with it. You can wash your car with it, probably. Wash your hands with it. So when I'm out there in the garden and I got dirt on my hand, I keep some in a little spray bottle, and I just wash my hands out there with the water hose. So, and look, this is probably the most interesting question I've ever seen on YouTube, and I can't wait to try it. Chili said, "Have y'all ever seasoned y'all soil?" Now, I don't know what season. When you say season, you mean season salt? I don't.
I feel like that's just a cool way of saying amending your soil. Like,
Oh, okay. I got you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, and okay. This part B. All right. I do a lot of liquid feed. It helps as a plant. So Q, you right. Helps as it's mature. Now, for this year, I'll let everybody answer this. But for this year, my beds are basic. My raised beds are basic. It's the soil that was already in there. I put a layer of compost on top of it and put some slow release fertilizer. That's it. I'm not using blood meal, bone meal, azomite rock dust, Himalayan rock dust, and it's just gonna be soil, compost, and fertilizer. That's just what I'm doing.
that's not bad. I mean, hey, okay, the thing about it, the better your compost is, like as far as like where it was made, the activity of life in it. I'll just say that the activity of life in that compost, that's going to be the driver of how fast those nutrients get broke down in your soil, right?
Right.
Oh no, I see you good, but it's like I sit here and think about it, and I'm like, the better your and I'm trying not to use the bigger words and everything, but the better your soil is or your compost is as far as like how rich it is, right? How rich your compost is, the better it's actually gonna make those nutrients available that you amend. Because a lot of times you got to think about it, like all of us gardeners, we're amending a lot of the same stuff, but a lot of times we're getting different results. A lot, yeah, it has to do with our environment and stuff too, but I think a lot more of it has to do with the compost quality. Like a lot of people don't sit here and talk about that, bro. Like the compost quality. If you're putting cardboard and freaking printer paper in compost, it's gonna look the same as good compost, but it's gonna suck.
I do that.
No,
Yeah.
like that's not all you put in there though. You put other things in there
Oh,
too.
Oh yeah.
But like that,
But
but I'm telling you, some of these people that sell worm castings, they literally sell straight carbon castings. They don't put no greens in their castings, nothing. And it's like you end up with a straight, it's like having a body without a soul in it.
oh, but you went deep on that one, Q. Dude, look, I stopped buying worm castings also. And now I take the bills and all the paper in my house, we shred it, and then I put it in my compost bin. But I believe in that black cow compost. I don't know what they put in that black cow. That black cow is five five five
Maybe
five five.
they putting a black cow in it.
The hooves and everything. But look, I got some mushroom compost that's made by the people who make black cow. That's crazy to me. I did not know they was out here side hustling. I thought they were strictly with the black cow. But Miss T with the T, glad to have you in here. Destiny Smith in the building. Say, I agree. I hardly get any sun on my small back patio, but somehow everything is still growing. 6 pineapple, 5 lemon trees, 7 tomatoes. Excuse me. So much more located in Clayton County, Georgia. What a blessing. True indeed. What a blessing. You are truly blessed.
Right there.
You got 6, what? Wait a minute. 5 lemon trees on the back patio, and people talking about I ain't got nowhere to grow that. Why y'all don't sit down somewhere with that mess? Look, let's read. Let's go through this again. She says she has a small back patio, but she has 6 pineapples growing, 5 lemon trees. So she got fruits and vegetables out there doing her thing. Shouts out to Destiny Smith. Big ups for doing your thing. And all y'all apartment gardeners who say y'all can't grow nothing, shame. Everybody know your name. Come on. Front Porch Garden said, I made a spray with aspirin and water for my tomatoes. It triggers a protective response in tomatoes. In turn, they cliffhanger.
I saw that on another channel though. The aspirin spray. I saw it on another channel. I haven't tried it. How did that work? Front Porch Gardener.
Yeah, because that's really a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
I don't know. But I would never put aspirin in my garden because I don't take aspirin. I wouldn't put nothing in the garden that I wouldn't eat. So I don't eat pork, so I don't want to put pig manure in my garden. But I eat cow manure. I eat chicken manure. And if horse ever became legal, horse manure. I'm just saying, it looked like it's delicious. Have you ever seen a horse run around? Come on, man.
They sell horse in Australia, and they sell it like a regular meat in the grocery stores.
It looked delicious. I'm just saying, y'all. It looked delicious to me.
They also sell kangaroo there. So I mean, just take what you will.
I eat kangaroo. Come on.
Oh yeah, kangaroo. I mess out some kangaroo.
They said they're able to ward out infection and pests. Really? But all right, I'm gonna say something. Asia, you brought up controversy, so I'm gonna bring up a little more controversy. Is aspirin organic? If you're an organic gardener, can you use aspirin in your garden? Are you still considered organic? Moving on. I'm just saying, look, come on, dude. I'm just saying, y'all don't look at me like that. I gotta ask. I don't put aspirin in my body because I don't trust aspirin. It's just what it is. And I think aspirin does come from a plant, but it's put with a whole bunch of other things. So who knows? I don't know. I'm not gonna put it in there because I don't know what's in it. Especially if Dollar Tree sell aspirin. If you can buy aspirin for $1, good Lord. Come on, man. Ain't no telling what's in there. Green Sweet say those root veggies appreciate that bone meal. I bet it do. But for $8.99, mine won't get none.
I don't know. I might be buying me some bone meal.
I put it in my planting holes when I plant. I put it in there, but I don't really do too much with it after.
Okay. So use bone, use blood meal also.
I have blood meal left, so yeah, I'm using it. But when I'm planting out, I do bone meal and blood meal in the holes because bone meal is supposed to help with root, with them creating their roots. So
Yeah.
I do it in
And
the hole.
I've used blood and bone meal ever since I've been gardening. I got great results from it. This is my first year not using it. I'm trying to take my budget down so I can buy more fruit trees. So it's a lot of stuff. I got to cut the top off because I still need a Miho Satsuma out there. So it's gonna be what it's gonna be.
But you're using compost, so I mean, if you got good compost, you probably be able to.
Uh oh.
I think.
You just look.
I think.
Look,
You
wait
should
a
be.
minute. Look, don't speak too soon. Joseph B, come on. Here's the lowdown. Here's the lowdown. Say, be careful with that mushroom compost.
Oh yeah, I see it now.
But look, Joseph B, it's from the people who make black cow. I trust them people. It's just like Chick-fil-A. I don't know why I trust Chick-fil-A. Take my bag and make sure everything in there. I trust Chick-fil-A. We built a relationship. You know what I mean? They say, God bless. Word. All right. I'm not checking my food. And then, I mean, come on, man. It's just, I don't know what, I'm just like that. Once I believe in you 110%. I don't question nothing. Which is probably an awful way to be. But I've had so much success with black cow. They make mushroom compost I'm rocking with.
So let me tell you how I put black cow in my bags and with nothing else in it. And I mean, it got rock hard. Like it was in my grow bags. That's me personally. That soil was so hard. I don't put it in my
When people
not by
talk about
itself. No,
when people
sir.
talk about black cow, I don't say nothing, but I've never had great experiences with black cow myself. But I don't really say nothing negative about it because other people, you know,
In the garden bed, it was fine, but I put it in my grow bags, and I was like, why? I couldn't even put my finger in it to feel if the soil was moist. It was not a good thing.
and I wonder if it's regional, like you say, bro, because it's like
Yeah,
But
it could be that. But what I
next time,
got was like, good God.
when you buy your soil bags, flip it over. Like I bought pine bark nuggets, the big ones, and it say derived from things in Georgia, and I was like, So all of them have different places from different places. So I started Googling and doing some work. Depending on where you from, you might have some garbage soil in those bags. I'm just gonna put it like, let's say you stay in the middle of a big city and there's no woods and stuff around you. That stuff got to come from somewhere else. So
they pallet jacking you. I call it pallet jacking. They grinding up pallets and putting it in your compost. I call it pallet jacking.
But the other thing, anytime you add anything to your garden that's not local to your area, it throws something off. It throws off the balance to me in your whole little ecosystem you got back in your garden. Like if I get soil from New York, this New York worms interact with Georgia worms, or do they fight to the death? I don't know. I don't know how that works. You know what I mean? So I don't like mixing stuff. So, dude, this is really how I think about gardening. Y'all think about something else. I'm all the way across the street thinking about something. Chili C say got 10 lemon trees. Good Lord, that's a lot of lemon. Let me get 2 of them. But
hey, when life gives you lemons, right?
I'm gonna let y'all have it. I ain't gonna touch this one. Aspirin mimics hormone distress tomatoes used to spark immune response, so it makes it stronger. How y'all feel about it?
I don't spray stuff, so I wouldn't even. I've seen it, but I just don't spray, so I wouldn't do it.
It makes sense, but like I've never personally looked that up, so I just be like, oh, that's interesting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I don't have much knowledge at all. I've probably heard it once, but no. I mean, It sounds like it makes sense, but I don't know. I don't know. Mike, let me write this down, Mike. I got to dig into this. Yeah, I'm kind of curious now. The third person said, Green Sweep said, have y'all tried an in-ground compost? Oh, composting in place. Yeah. Have y'all?
No,
Oh
I
yeah,
haven't.
that's how I compost in my backyard. Like I just have a pot. In fact, I'm on E right now. I'm literally got to restock with some stuff because I used all my compost, all of it.
But, I drink Starbucks coffee. Shout out to Starbucks for always being real. Hey, look, the lady know my name, dude. Dude, you gotta love them. You gotta love them. But I get my coffee grounds from Starbucks. So, and I got one bed that I'm not growing nothing right now. I sprinkle the Starbucks coffee ground. I take them coffee ground, I put them in all my citrus trees. I'm not telling y'all to put it in y'all citrus trees because I can't afford to pay for y'all. I barely can afford to pay for mine. But I'm telling you what I do. I dig a hole. I eat a lot of eggs. So I dig a hole, put my egg shells in there, I'll crumble them up and put them on top. I like composting in place. It makes sense to me. I mean, it takes a while to break down. So I don't know how that, I don't know if you want to put that somewhere that has long roots. You know what I mean? Because it's going to interact with those eggs and they ain't broke down and all that other stuff is not broken down. But I like composting in place. I mean, especially before the season when you're ready to start doing a heavy planting. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, I got a bin because anything could come through the backyard. When I say anything, like cats or whatever, because I'm in the, I just put it in the bin so you don't go digging up my plants to try to get to what's at the bottom.
Yeah, I understand that. I understand that because when I back when I used to live with my mother, we had a neighbor who they just didn't care about their backyard, and I had a garden back there, and they had a shed back there in that backyard, and it was like rat lobby. I'm talking about like you would turn on the lights in my backyard, and it would just be like I'm not even kidding when I say this 40 mice crawling up the fence.
Oh,
And I was like, and at that point, that's what lit the fire in me and the wife to get our own place. We was like, we out of here.
like, all right, now I stay in the country. I mean, it's country down here. I mean, cows in the front yard, they ride horses down the road. But I don't have a big critter problem. I don't know what it is. Okay, a couple of things, and I'm not saying this contribute to none of it. I'm not. I don't want to sound like a know-it-all, but it's a couple of things I do that I believe in. Mothballs. I really believe in mothballs. It's got a strong smell, and animals are attracted to things based off smell. So if you got an overpowering smell, I feel like you got a chance. Plus, I believe in the urine. Y'all hear that? Urine.
You're
It works. It works because that's how other animals track their territory. So that's pretty nasty, but hey, okay.
What's nasty about it? I mean, God put us here to be shepherds of the earth. That means that our bodies are nutrient batteries to be feeding the earth, right?
Bro, that was deep. God, I wish I could speak in that vernacular. You know how much money I can make if I can use them $10 words. Look, Myra McClain said my fruit trees and vines were attacked by lanternfly. They ate the buds, then locusts came back for the brassica. Now everything is growing back in bud, and trouble is nights are in the 30s already. Now, you growing brassicas. And your fruit trees, what fruit trees you got outside? Look, if they citrus, put them in a greenhouse and cover them up. If they brassica, they just look, Myra, they get kissed by that.
Bro, when you did that, that just made me thinking how good collard greens are, bro. Like, I don't know, collard greens. Oh my god.
Ooh, dude, after a frost, do you know what that do to collard green, Myra? Good Lord.
God, dog. Mike's Chaotic says you can get predator urine from zoos to deter pests. God, dog. I can only imagine how that smells. You're gonna deter me with that stuff, boy.
No. That's what he say right there from zoos. What? First off, Mike, when you do that, please record the conversation. I
I
want you
know.
to go.
Record the video. Record the video of you doing that and the sourcing of it.
I want to see the conversation. Hey, that wine you got over there. You think you can hold a bucket down? I just need a little urine. Just not much, just a little urine. Just hold the bucket still when the lion get in the mood. How do you ask lion, hey, you going anytime soon? Can I get some? I don't know. But Myra agree with this aspirin thing. Say it's the acid in aspirin the tomatoes are reacting to. Well, why you can't just go to the? I don't know. I got to find out about this aspirin thing. It seems like everybody knows about this aspirin thing, but me.
Trying to think of the guy's name who does it on YouTube. It's like he lives by it in the summer, but I cannot think of his name. If somebody remembers his name or knows, put it in the chat. Because there's a guy and he's in Maryland. Maryland, I think he's zone 7A and he does it all season long.
Really?
His name.
It don't seem like that'd be good for a lot. Put a lot of it in the soil.
He does it all year long.
But I don't know what's in aspirin. So, Mary Grow with me said, "Broke Farm, have you invested in a nut tree?" No, I wanted a pecan tree, but then I found out how the roots grow and destroy so many things that I didn't do it. But I am looking into an almond tree. I would like almonds. They need a pollinator, so I don't want 2 almond trees. So I don't know. I'll figure it out. I heard Zest keeps away pests, and I haven't tried it because I like organic. Zest does work. Irish Spring. I don't know about Zest. Irish Spring. People believe in Irish Spring, and I've always heard it work. Have y'all ever used Irish Spring?
I
Zest? I think Zest is the knockoff of Irish Spring or something.
Yeah, I think so. Miss
L in the business said, LOL, I'm going to try to mothball, but I've seen a snake politely crawl across them. Really?
I heard sulfur keeps snakes away.
Yeah, but you have to keep reapplying it when it rains.
Oh.
I don't want to do that. What?
If a snake show up, I'm done gardening. I'm tell you that right now. It can have a whole garden. I'm done. That's the one animal. I had mice all summer and I got rid of them. But if a snake shows up, we're done here.
No, we fight. No. We fight to the death.
Hey, that's why you had to get rid of the mice, because if the snake gonna follow the mice.
That's what everybody was telling me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, they gotta go. And I was trying to do it humanely, and then I was like, where are the snap traps? Because they gotta go.
Snap work.
Oh yeah, that's the name, the Rustic Gardener. Thank you, Front Porch. Yeah, Rustic Gardener. Gary, I can't say his
Gary
name.
Pilachak or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Really?
He does it all summer long.
And I'm gonna tell y'all something crazy. I can watch people on YouTube that's great, awesome gardeners, but they gotta have a speck of personality. I don't care how much facts you dropping and great knowledge. If you talking like this, I need some music in the video. I need a vibe to the video. You know what I mean? I just something. Yeah. But Charles Dowden, now I like that cat.
I do
because
too.
he got a vibe how he talk. He like 007, but he garden. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm growing green beets out here, and you know what I mean. You got to have a vibe. I can't get into that. And I think I'm talking about in my garden. Who I'm thinking about Gary Pilachak. I don't know who that is. Irish Spring before I didn't see a difference. Okay. You got to try the Zest, the cheaper version. Growing outdoor box in the building. What's up, Bob? He is also from Georgia. Said is the act. Now you know I can't say that. I can't believe you put that on the screen. Come on. Acid is the active ingredient. Aspirin is derived from salicylic acid, which is naturally found in willow bark and many other trees. Okay. But what? Oh, the active ingredient. That's deep. Now it makes a little more sense. Okay.
Acetylsalicylic acid.
I'm first
Yeah,
off,
that's what it is. Acetylsalicylic acid. Yeah.
I'm impressed you tried it. Mary Groveman said, yes, I'll fight a snake at anything else for my garden. Big fact, Mary Ellen. You know, hey, Asia, you know how much I spent on them fruit trees? I ain't
How much?
studying that messed up.
Oh
Too much.
yeah, that
Too
he
much.
can have the whole thing. I'm telling you.
We
I'm
fighting
gonna
to
have
the
to find
death.
something else to do.
What,
There's a snake. That's one thing. I'm gonna find something else to do.
what fruit trees you got out there, Asia?
I got peach and apple. 2 peach, 2 apple.
Okay. Okay. You get some more?
I don't really have any space, although I could grow them in containers. I'm still trying to figure because I want a fig tree, but
Oh.
I gotta find space.
Oh, and I got a new fig today too. It's called
Lucky you. Lucky
a
you.
Juliana fig.
Juliana.
Did you get that from Odom?
No. I got this from one of the local nurseries, and you can't look it up because, fun fact, I'm gonna tell you something about why I like figs. If somebody finds a fig growing outside of somewhere, they just give it a name. This guy got a fig tree off Juliana Road, so he made cuttings of it, and he called it a Juliana fig.
Ah.
I have something called a church fig because a guy propagated from a fig tree that was growing next to his church. I love fig and I love the backstory. But these Juliana figs are the biggest. They got figs on them right now. They're the biggest figs I've ever seen in my life. These things are huge. And you know me, Q. Once I saw figs that big, $29, sir, please take this money out my hand. Get this money out my hand now. Look, we about an hour and a half in. I can't hold these great people. They work too because
You know what I
y'all
love?
go.
Freaking figs and prosciutto.
Oh, that's probably delicious.
Man.
That
That sounds delicious.
Stephen said, "How did you get rid of your mouse, agent?"
Oh, I ended up using snap traps. Like I tried the humanes, traps where they're supposed to go in and you catch them and you release them somewhere. They stayed away from that, like they stay away from a cat. So I ended up with snap traps.
And Snapchat worked. Fun fact: Snapchat been around about 400-500 years.
They took them out quick. I think they were gone in about. I mean, they was eating up everything. They were eating my tomatoes. They were eating the sunflowers, and I was like, they gotta go. So yeah, snap traps worked like 2 weeks, and they were done.
Nice. That's awesome. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, you can't find Juliana Fig on YouTube because he just named it after somewhere that he founded it. But hey,
I see it.
we got a troll. Look, Asia, you don't set the internet on fire. We got a troll. Go ahead, Asia.
You said we got a what? I'm sorry.
A troll?
I took care of it, brother.
Oh.
There we go. Now, you know, trolls only come in when things are going really good and it's a really positive vibe. So appreciate that.
Gotcha,
I didn't even see it.
Yeah. But, I mean, are you a moderator, Asia?
No.
Can you type a comment? So I can make you a moderator? But no, fun fact, if you are doing a live and you don't have that many subscribers or anything, if you start getting trolls in your live or in your comments, you are on your way up. It's a big fact. Always.
Yeah, we got your back. Your mind is strong up in here.
Saul's sister in the building says sticky traps work for mice also. I caught chipmunk in one. First off, I sticky trap because it's inhumane to me because he's stuck on there. And he's basically gonna have a heart attack and die. Snap the head and be through with it.
And when I was using the sticky traps, it they kind of, I guess, melted in the heat of the sun, and they were able to get off. Yeah,
Because
I tried those too.
technically, they glue traps. Hey, Asia, if you get a minute, put another comment so I can make sure it went through.
Okay.
But now, first off, before we get out here, I would like everybody just to take a minute to say thank you to these wonderful people for coming and hanging out with me. They got busy schedules. They're making big moves. Asia's a big time lawyer in Washington, D.C., and Q is a superhero by night. But look, they took an hour and a half out of their busy time to come hang out with us, and it is well appreciated. I'll say thank you, y'all, man. Just for you got broke, man. Just tell them thank you. And if you are unsure how to find these great people, no, you don't have to type their name in there. All you got to do is go down to the link in the description and just put your finger on it. Hey, how you just put your finger on it and it comes up. That's all you have to do.
Mm-hmm.
So, since y'all are my guests, I'm gonna let y'all end the show however you want to end, whatever you want to do. It's your call.
All right, y'all. Well, I'm gonna start first because I want Yellow Door to hold the floor, and I want her to have the end spotlight. So, y'all, it's been nothing but a pleasure being here with y'all tonight. I hope that we were able to add to the list of different things that you find useful in the garden. I hope that you had a good time tonight while we just kind of chilled and vibe with y'all, and just answer questions that our main host had to ask, and then glad to have y'all share it with us. But like, once again, this is Lioncrest Outdoors, and I appreciate y'all coming tonight. That's it from me.
Thank you for everyone coming tonight. So this is my first actual live that was set up, and I was very nervous. I was set up like 30 minutes before. So thank y'all so much for coming. I appreciate it, and I have a ball over on Broke's channel every time I come.
And no, I gave y'all the floor, but y'all know how I am. First off, I feel like y'all really undersell y'allself when y'all talking on this live. The reason I asked y'all to come up here, y'all got two of the coolest channels. I think y'all are some of the most knowledgeable people on YouTube. Y'all grow great things in your garden, and you got a really positive attitude while you're doing it. So I am truly honored to have y'all up here. I hope everybody that was in this live goes over and watches one of their videos. You don't have to subscribe. I'm not telling you to subscribe. Watch a video, hit the like button. If you like them, subscribe. If not a big whoop. Leave a comment, say I enjoyed it. It's just that easy. But just watch a video. But fun fact, if you watch a video, you're gonna be hooked. Cause Spider-Woman might jump out the bag. She might jump out the bag. And look, I appreciate y'all for coming through. Y'all have a fun night, y'all. Enjoyed it a ton.